takes right there, Travis.
that takes you through the whole process right there, don't it, Scott?
You know, when you look at those little chord charts, and people may not be familiar with it, but the 6 lines are the 6 strings on the guitar, and then those lines across it, those are the frets.
That's right.
First, second, and third. Yep, those little wires there, little pieces of metal in that wooden neck, and it looks deceptively easy when you look at one of those little chord charts. It's just like, oh, 3 fingers, put one here, here, and here. But when you're trying to do that for the very first time and strum,
it ain't easy.
A lot of people quit. Travis, you've told me, what is it, 70%?
70%
Wow.
that try to play the guitar actually give up from frustration within the first 60 days.
Yeah.
And Scott, there's science behind that. There's proof behind that. In fact, there's so much, we actually say the 2-month lesson plan.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the book, which when you buy ChordBuddy on Amazon, you're going to get the device, the lesson book, the song book, which is all of these songs. They're all color coded. But 2 months, that is the key, because it takes roughly 2 months for hand-eye coordination to work, for muscle memory to start kicking in, just things to start gelling, so to speak.
Yeah.
And but so many people get so frustrated waiting on that to happen. So ChordBuddy allows them to literally be playing their favorite song the day they get ChordBuddy. The very day, not a week later, not 2 weeks later, not a month. I'm talking about the day you get ChordBuddy, you're playing your favorite songs. So that keeps you engaged, excited. And as you're gaining those skills, just like training wheels are for a kid's bicycle, you know, you don't use training wheels on a bicycle forever. You use it to have fun, to start, have your kid play riding the bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
I say it like this, with training wheels, Scott, on a bicycle, the kid is riding a bike before he knows how to ride a bike.
Well, that's the thing is, you know, when you're riding a bike, you've got a balance, right? That's a hard thing. And you've got to pedal. So you got to, you know, crank your feet around, and you got to steer. That's a lot of things going on. And that's what happens with the guitar, is you're trying to figure out where to put your fingers on the strings while you're learning how to strum. And that's the first thing in the ChordBuddy lesson plans, is people start learning how to strum the guitar, and then they're getting their hands strengthened by using the buttons. But then you start removing those. That little video that we showed at the beginning shows you're playing on the strings after you've used the ChordBuddy. You've learned how to do the rhythm of strumming. You've strengthened your fingers and been able to use more than one finger. You're using those 4 fingers, so you're getting strength. And then you wean yourself away from it, just like taking the training wheels off the bike. But you don't expect the child to know how to steer, balance, pedal, and all that. And this was a brilliant idea.
Well, I tell you, Scott, it has. I don't say it offhandedly, I'm serious. This product has changed so many people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
I have the emails, I have the letters on the wall that literally are on up and down the hallway, upstairs to the upstairs office, of people going, ChordBuddy. I even had one say, ChordBuddy saved my life. I mean, seriously, because music, guys, music can change the world. Music is your friend. Music will be your companion. And I say this, and I mean it. Friends come and go. Sadly, family members sometimes come and go, exit out of your life for whatever reason. Music, it has been my companion through the highest points in my life. It's been my companion through the lowest points of my life. And it can be yours too. So let's just give a little demonstration here. So if we start, here's the way you do it. You want to play with the blue, pinky on blue. Now, if your pinky gets tired and wears out, go to that finger. Don't stop, you know. So when I find myself, and then ring finger plays red, in times of trouble. and then index finger plays the yellow and strum all 6 strings. Mother Mary, and then middle finger plays green. Comes to me, singing words of wisdom, let it be. Guys, that's all done with one finger. I mean, you playing one of the biggest songs the Beatles ever written and recorded, and you're playing it instantly the second you get your ChordBuddy.
And that's
think about this, Scott. In fact, I'm going to be doing this with my grandson on Christmas. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. I love that song.
And now people, that's so much fun. You're going to have fun with Gage singing songs. And one of the things, Travis, people are maybe watching and seeing you using a ChordBuddy there. We talked about it's a training device. And when you were on Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary said, "Are you actually learning anything by playing a button?" And you said, "Oh, that's the question I've been waiting for."
And I was. I knew. I say bait. I don't mean bait him in a bad way, but I knew that Kevin O'Leary was the only musician on the panel, and I had to convince him that this is a teacher, not a cheater. And if I couldn't do that, guys, I knew I was sunk. I was going to be eat up by the sharks. And but I was playing, I was doing all kind of like. In fact, this is the pattern I was playing. I was doing that, which sounds great in this one and easy. With ChordBuddy, it's very easy to do what I did. In fact, you can be doing that literally within minutes of putting this on your guitar. But Kevin said, "Well, oh yeah, that sounds good. Oh, that looks good, but you're not really learning anything. You're just pressing buttons." And here I said, "Yep, you're right. And it is a cheat." He said, "You're just cheating." And I said, "You're right. And it is a cheat unless it does this." Boom, boom. And you start really learning to play. Guys, he went.
All of the sharks, they all sat up, they leaned forward, they looked, they said, "Okay, this is something different."
Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking,
Yep. People may be looking on Amazon and find some different products that have buttons, but they stay on your guitar. You put that on a guitar and it really kind of turns it into an auto harp. And someone could Google up what auto harp is. This is not an auto harp. This is a learning system. As you just showed, you learn to strum. The 2-month learning system teaches you how to strum, the different strum styles, while you're using the ChordBuddy learning device to strengthen your hands, learn to use those different fingers. And then you start removing those tabs and putting your fingers on the strings. But you've already progressed so much. You're already playing songs. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. And listen, you get the device, you get the 2-month lesson plan that literally takes you from putting it on your guitar to taking it off. I mean, if I just go like sort of to the back of the book here. So right here, see, now we're removing. See, we're actually, it wants to find, it's trying to.
That's right. It's looking for your face.
Yeah, it's trying to track me. So here we are at the back of the book. We're removing the tabs. So literally, we're taking you from using it to not using it. That's the goal, guys. Not many products, unless I guess you're in rehab or something, wearing an arm sling, do you want people to use your product and then don't use it?
Right.
You want them to always not know. We want you to use this to get you over that 2-month hump. Start removing the tabs. Start playing on your own. Then gift it to a friend, a neighbor, a family member. Give it back to us, and we will gift it to a local organization that teaches vets to play the guitar. We donate all of our chord buddies we get back to Strings for Vets.
There we go.
For Vets.
You know, Veterans Day is coming up, and you know, it's good. You know, there's a lot of veterans places around. I encourage people support your vets this Veterans Day. Go to one of the places where they're living. Donate some socks for the homeless vets. Do something. There's things that we can all do. Travis, one of the things that you also invented to go with the ChordBuddy was the ChordBuddy for ukulele, because some people say, you know, guitar is kind of big, a little bit more money than I want to spend, but for less than $150, you can get a true musical instrument, the ChordBuddy for ukulele, the learning system, tuner, everything you need to play music. Look at that. That's right there.
So if you have a ukulele, and a lot of people do, then all you need is the system, which is the device. Okay. The lesson book. This is our campfire songbook. So it's got the little characters in it. It's got, I forget that it tries to track me. I need to turn that off, I guess. But anyway, right there. And then we got the big book. So it's got all these songs in it. Again, all color coded, everything. In fact, I need to change that so you can read that. I need to make that setting change. Oh, that's actually on your end. Okay. So you get the ukulele, and if you don't have a ukulele, then for less than $150, you get the whole package with a tuner that comes with the Amani all wood, very high quality instrument.
Yeah, it sounds really good. This is not one of those tourist items that you're going to get to just put on the shelf that says you visited Hawaii, went to Maui or something. This is a true musical instrument.
I'm not making this up, Scott. I was just calling a lady. Her name was Mary. I just got off the phone with her. She bought a ukulele in Hawaii. It's a pineapple ukulele, made out of a pineapple. And anyway, she bought a ChordBuddy for ukulele to go with it. So we're going to see if it's going to work on her pineapple ukulele. We don't know. We're going to find out. But she's excited for the journey, and I'm excited to help Miss Mary learn.
Well, that's another great thing is that with the ukulele, it's very portable, it's very inexpensive, and it's a great way to get started playing music.
You know, the ukulele or ChordBuddy for ukulele sort of took the place of our ChordBuddy Junior. That was a small half-size guitar. Well, our guitar maker quit making those, started making ukes, so that's why we had to transition over to the ChordBuddy for ukulele. Guys, I'm telling you, I did not like ukuleles in the beginning. I've told this several times because I saw Tiny Tim in 1968 sing. I mean, and I just thought it was a joke. Never gave ukulele any gratitude, but I couldn't have been more wrong. And I wish I had given it more because I love to play ukulele now. Gage, my grandson, who is 3, he can strum this thing like he's 40 years old. You ought to see him. I'll get a video, Scott, to show everyone on Amazon.
I think that's 3
years old, he is playing this thing, just dancing around. I mean, it's amazing. And your grandkids can and will be doing the same thing this Christmas.
Well, it's just amazing. I've got the ChordBuddy, the all-in-one right there, highlighted in the carousel, $149.95 right here on Amazon. You can get the ukulele, the ChordBuddy for ukulele, the lesson plan, the songbook, the tuner, everything will show up. Depending where you live, you might get this tomorrow.
Chances are you will. I mean, the chances are now that you order today, you get it tomorrow is more likely than not, because
That's right.
we have a huge Amazon place. Just been, I ordered something, got it. I ordered it Sunday night, got it yesterday. So don't wait. And here's the thing: please don't wait on these. We will run out of these this Christmas. We're trying to keep Amazon fully stocked, locked and loaded, as we call it. But these we will run out of. So don't wait. Don't continue to wait.
Travis, we're going to take a little 2-minute break and watch your appearance on Shark Tank.
Oh, cool.
And when we come back, I want to talk about the combo pack that people can get with the guitar and I will say the award-winning guitar.
And it is. We'll talk more about that.
My love is music. I have taught thousands of people to play the guitar. Sadly, I've seen thousands quit. The guitar is the most popular instrument in the world, but yet it is one of the most frustrating. We all want to play the guitar for one reason. You know what it is? To meet chicks. There's 4 buttons. It plays G, D, C, and E minor. With those 4 chords, you can play hundreds of thousands of songs. Y'all, that's done with 1 button. 1 finger.
Maybe you're really learning how to play the guitar by pushing a single button. Why are you learning anything?
Oh, man, the question I was waiting for. It is a cheat, I'll be honest, unless it does this. You pull that out. Now, instead of pressing a button, you're really playing a chord. We have a patented 2-month learning system.
Whenever I drive down the street with my girls and a good guitar riff comes on, I want to be a rock star so bad. If you can teach me how to play the guitar...
I promise you I can right now. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Thank you very much. All right, I'll play, you sing.
Match the red one.
The red one?
Uh-huh. Amazing grace, green, just a green, just a green. How sweet, back to blue, the sound that saved.
We're jamming, baby!
A rich, go to red, like me. Woo! Y'all, what you've just seen him do would take at least 2 months.
That's true.
2 months, but you had Robert Herjavec playing guitar right away. I love when he comes on and he does his little Elvis impression. I got a guy in church here who had he's got a little apartment next to his house, and there was a Elvis impersonator that was living there for a few months as he was traveling around, and he gave my friend at church a guitar.
Okay.
But he's never played it. And he says, "Oh, I'd love to learn to play guitar." I said, "Well, you pick the afternoon and I'll come over, and I guarantee you'll be playing Elvis songs on that Elvis impersonator's guitar right away."
Oh yeah.
Well, just a few minutes.
I had a garage sale, Scott, at ChordBuddy Saturday. The first people that came in was a grandmother, a mother, and the granddaughter. Well, they came in looking at some garage sale stuff that I had for my house. Guess what? They left with a ChordBuddy. They said,
there you go.
"Oh, this is what we saw on Shark Tank and we see on Amazon." I said, "Yeah."
And so you've got this award-winning guitar that it's the Perry guitar. It's the one you're holding right there. And this is part of the combo unit. Now, people can buy the ChordBuddy if you have a guitar already, but if you say, "You know what, I don't have a guitar, but I want something that sounds good, plays good," this is the award-winning from the National Association of Music Merchants. They awarded this the best bang for the buck. It is a beautiful sounding guitar, plays really well, is designed to fit the ChordBuddy perfectly, and it works so well. And then people can start playing guitar right away. Just order this. same thing. Order it today, get it tomorrow. Be playing songs tomorrow night.
Yep. Here's a song I like, Scott. Well, I was standing by my window on one cold, cloudy day when I saw that herds come rolling, come to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Yeah, so much fun.
It's that easy. I mean, people look, when I do that, they'll go, well, that's called you. No, I literally, if you were sitting in front of me right now, you would be doing that same thing and within a minute. It's that easy, guys. Please don't wait and do it.
Yeah, click the ChordBuddy. We've got it highlighted down in the carousel there. And in fact, you can get the combo, or if you have a guitar already, you can get just the ChordBuddy learning system. If you want to get started, we've got the ChordBuddy for ukulele. We've also got the full combo there. It's less than $150 for everything. Get that tomorrow. I'll be playing music. And there's also songbooks. So there's the Christmas songbook, the holiday songbook. There's the worship songbook. And Travis, one of the things that was interesting to me was we've had more than one person reach out to you at ChordBuddy, and I'll just tell people, Travis at ChordBuddy.com. If you have a question, if you want to know what the fit is on the guitar that you already have, reach out to Travis at ChordBuddy.com. But we've had people reach out to us saying they love the ChordBuddy the way it is, and the 4 chords that it plays is enough. And we've had people who are leading worship at their church with ChordBuddy for years.
Yep, right down the street. Perfect example. And I asked her, when are you going to take that thing off your guitar? And she said, never. And I said, why? She said, because I don't care that I know how to play. I just want to accompany myself singing. And my reaction to that is, well, it's a free country. Thanks.
Hey,
it's a free
Travis,
country. That's not what it's for, but hey, if you never want to take it off, then that's your prerogative.
Yeah. We have a question from Riley Coleman. And so he's looking at the book and says, do you pick your own strumming pattern? Because it doesn't specify that in the book. It just shows this is a great question.
Oh, it's a super question. And thank you for asking it. No, I mean, yes, you do pick your own strumming pattern. Here's why. In the songbook, so for instance, let's use the song I just did. I was standing, I'm just going to do the quarter strum, by my window on one cold and cloudy day. Because that's the quarter strum. All right, so now I'm going to do the more sophisticated, or not sophisticated, but more complicated alternating. I was standing. So you can tell that's a more advanced strum. Well, if I put on that song that I'm singing, use the quarter strum, well, then you might not never try to play the pick strum with it, or the alternating pick strum, or the 8th note strum. So that's why we don't pigeonhole a song into a strum pattern. Because here's the thing, you could play it with the pop strum. I was standing by my window. So you can use the pop, you can use any strum you want to use. Now, in the lesson book, we do start you off using the quarter note, then we go to the 8th note, then we go to the pick strum, then we go to the alternating pick strum, then we go to the pop strum. So we teach all of those, and we specify that in this book. But when you transition over to this book, you've already learned all of your strum patterns, and you can use any of them that you want to learn.
Mhm.
So don't jump the gun but that's why and we actually say that in the songbook on the inside cover. That's why we don't put strum patterns in there, but
Well,
we do put
that's a
the
great
lead
question.
notes because it's required in schools to have the melody note in there.
Mhm. Yeah, that's just that's just a great that was a great question, Riley.
Yeah,
Thank you for asking that. And it is up to you as the player. You get to decide what sounds good for you and where you are at learning. When you first get ChordBuddy, so if you order the ChordBuddy today and it shows up, you put it on your guitar or you get the combo, you're probably going to start with the quarter strum, and
yeah,
that's easy. And you won't be discouraged because you're just getting started. And then you'll work up and play the same song
with
with
a different strum.
one of the different strums as you go, and you're going to find the way that fits your style. Because that's the beautiful thing about music is songs can be interpreted. You don't have to sound like Elvis or the Beatles or Rolling Stones. You can sound like you sound like.
Yeah, and even like a boogie woogie, you could even do that song we just did. I was standing by my window on one cold. Hear that? So I did a little boogie woogie pattern. That's called advanced ChordBuddy techniques, and we actually have those on our video lessons. At the very end, I give some bonus material, and I actually teach that boogie woogie pattern.
Yeah, that's it gives people the ability again to start where they're at, right?
Yeah.
They don't have to jump right in. And this is the nice thing about ChordBuddy's learning system, that it is, again, it's a learning system. You start with the ChordBuddy unit on there, and then Travis, show them again how you take those tabs out,
Yeah.
because you're using that, and then you start to wean yourself away from it.
So, and this is like I showed the kids at the school. In fact, I'll be back in 2 schools this Thursday. Just kind of push this down, get it out of the way, push it down like you're going to play it. Then take the blue tab and just pull it out. I mean, just pull it out. It'll come right out. Then there's a lot of things that you can't see. This little hump right here. Why is that there? That's there so you can get to that string. Boom. So if you remove this one, then you say, so you're making the C chord, you say, well, why you got that hump there? Well, we got that hump there. That came out. But we got that hump there. Where'd it go? Watch, it fell under my chair probably. But anyway, that hump is there just like the other one, so you can get to the chord. And then the last one pulls out, and then guys, you're playing on your own. You don't need ChordBuddy anymore. This comes off. Send it back to us, give it to a friend, and you're off and running, and we're making money, and we're making millions. You can get a tip jar and go down on Broadway and make some money, Scott. That's what we need to do next time we're up there.
A lot of coffee shops have those open mic nights.
Oh, yeah.
And if there's a lot of people who sing, but they've never really learned how to pick up an instrument. You can get ChordBuddy. You can carry a tune. Yeah, you'll make some tips down there. And in fact, you will probably inspire more people to play music, because you're saying you're just using those buttons, and they say, yep, I ordered it yesterday and I'm at the coffee shop making money today.
Yeah. Well, they're actually, a good friend of mine's passed away now. You met him, I think, one time. He started ChordBuddy karaoke at his bar.
Yeah.
I took a ChordBuddy there. He was able to program the songs that have the moving dot, where he was able to change that color, and people would sing karaoke and play guitar. That's a good market for us, by the way. Is two things you wouldn't think goes good with the guitar. It does. People that love to sing karaoke would love to be able to accompany themselves and sing, and families going camping. That's another big sector.
That's right.
What better thing to do when you're going camping with your family than take a guitar, get a ChordBuddy, and learn to play as a family while you're camping?
You know, there's the song books that are out there. I mean, when you buy the ChordBuddy, you get the lesson plan, which has songs in it. You get the song book, which has more than 100 songs in it. You can get additional song books.
Found it.
Like the holiday songbook, like the worship edition, the more pop songs. There's hundreds and hundreds of songs that you can get in the books from ChordBuddy. But Travis, I think that it's unlimited in how many songs people can play with those 4 chords on ChordBuddy.
I was going to say, Scott, just the song, and we have hundreds upon hundreds of songs in our books, but that's just not even scratching the surface of the songs you can play, because you can play any song written, you can play with ChordBuddy. I don't care what song it is, you can play it with ChordBuddy. So tens, hundreds, how many songs have ever been written, they're all playable with ChordBuddy.
Yeah, you know, it's just fabulous in invention, Travis, that you have created so that those people that wanted to learn how to play guitar, got started, quit within the first 2 months. Here, people are playing music, being encouraged, and get past that 2-month hump and be able to keep going. Yep,
that's it. That's it. And I can't make it any easier. It's just that easy.
Well, Travis, I know you got a ton going on. You're always on the phone. You always help people with ChordBuddy.
Yep. Well, I got these to call as soon as we get off the phone. That's people wanting to know about ChordBuddy. As soon as I get off, I'll be calling them. I want to say one thing. I know we've got to run. Yeah. Please keep the people in the path of this hurricane in your prayers.
Mm-hmm.
This is just devastating Jamaica as we speak, and then we'll move on to parts of Cuba, and hopefully it'll keep turning, and we won't be that affected by it here. But gosh, please keep the people in Jamaica.
Oh, this is terrible. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, I want to thank Riley for his great comment. That really helped be able to.
Great question, and please ask questions if you're here. And naysayers, as they say, go to the front of the line. If you've had a bad experience or it hasn't worked, there's a reason. 90% of the time it's going to be user error, but still, until you understand what the problem is, it's still, it's still a problem. So if you're having a problem, that's doubtful, but if you are, please send us a message while we're live here, and I'll show you live on Amazon Live how to fix it.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And it was funny. I just had someone ask about my microphone. This is the Electro Voice RE20. This actually came out of a radio station. I was on the board with a radio station, and they changed their microphones and said, "Scott, do you want one of those?" I'm like, "Absolutely."
Well, as I've always said, Scott, you have a voice and a face for radio.
Well, yeah, that's true. I like the buddy of mine who said he had a face for radio and a voice for print.
A voice for print. A voice for wow, he ain't got nothing going, does he?
Well, Travis, we'll be back next week as we're coming up to Black Friday. I know there's a lot of people that want to play music, and also people are thinking, what's the perfect gift that I can give? And I say right now that the all-in-one ukulele with the ChordBuddy for ukulele songbook lesson plans, you can't go wrong. Less than $150, get it delivered, surprise someone. They'll be playing music right away, and boy, I tell you, it's a lot of fun to play music.
As I say, it's the most fun you can have with your clothes on, Scott.
Well, Travis, I know you got to go. I'm going to put a little video on that shows how this one student who has Down syndrome is able to use ChordBuddy to play music. And so we'll go out on that one, and I will talk to you next week.
Okay, I'm going to run on.
Do you want to take a selfie?
Meet Deanna.
You can take a selfie.
She's just like any other teenager.
I know, girl, look how beautiful you are.
But Deanna...
She wants to communicate.
...has Down syndrome.
It's shocking to us how nonverbal she's become.
And her sister says lately,
Hello, my name is Deanna.
it's hindered her ability to express herself.
She used to talk so much more before, but my parents got a divorce, and I feel like that kind of got to her.
So she uses this touch voice tablet,
Welcome to the mariachi concert.
given to her by the Mount Vernon School District. But this district
Do you like playing music with the guitar?
Yes.
Hey guys, let's hear it for Deanna, everybody.
has also given her a gift
There she is.
of another kind. A new way to express herself
Good, Deanna.
through her love for music.
Music is a big part of Deanna's life.
1, 2, 3,
It's all part of Mount Vernon High School's adaptive mariachi program, funded from the top.
It comes from the school district, and so they believe in inclusion.
Ready, you gonna spin? Woo!
I told them I need adaptive guitars. I need them those guitar buddies.
This girl is on fire.
Deanna's family says she's now using music to communicate,
Girl is on fire.
even back at home.
So that's how we know how she's feeling that day, because depending on the type of music she plays.
Primero, pero hay saber.
It's a class led by Mr. Ramon Rivera.
A lot of kids with disabilities often get put to the side.
I put them in the front.
And they seem to appreciate that about him.
My favorite teacher.
So as the kids get ready for an end-of-year performance, this senior's ready to show the world
Yeah.
what she's learned.
Did you have fun dancing today?
Yes.
You did a good job.
I'm Maddie White,
Thank you for coming to the concert.
King 5 News.
Thank you for having me.